teaches everyone she meets
She
how
helps
to embrace
spread
bravery.
joy. Her beauty shines through her personality.
His diagnosis does not define him. Perseverance. We want to share his story.
We want to share his story.
Welcome to Look 2021.
Look 2021 is presented by our Life Changer sponsor, the Rosenbaum family. Thank you to all of our sponsors. We appreciate your support.
Hello everyone, and welcome to the video premiere of the Look 2021 photo exhibit. We are excited to be able to offer you the first reveal and glimpse at the pictures that your families shared with us. Although we'd planned to be together August the 22nd for an in-person look event this year, we knew that it was in the best interest of everybody's safety and health to postpone an in-person event. And so our wonderful communication team and staff have once again worked with us to give you this opportunity to be able to still have as participants the first view and glimpse of the Look 2021 photo exhibit. We thank you for your understanding, and we hope that you will keep your families safe and healthy during this very scary time. To get us started, I am proud to bring to you two important awards that we want to present before we visit the exhibit. We will start with our Support Parent of the Year Award and then move to our Pat Head Advocate of the Year Award. Support parents at Family Connection volunteer countless hours guiding other families through difficult times. And they provide families the encouragement during these times that may seem overwhelming. And they share their own experiences of raising and caring for their own children with a disability. This year's award recipient has been a support parent volunteer at Family Connection now for 5 years. She is passionate about the families she serves. She has a 7-year-old with autism, and she understands the journey parents face when first learning their child has a new or similar diagnosis. The parents who have been matched with this support parent consistently tell us how much they value her time, and they are very appreciative of the time she takes to listen, to understand, and to offer them the support and resources they need. It is my pleasure this year to present the Support Parent of the Year Award to Miss Tanisha Wilson. Thank you so much for all that you do for our families.
Thank you. Thank you so much for this award today. I'm so honored to receive this award from Family Connections of South Carolina. I would like to dedicate my award to all of the parents that have a kid or kids with a disability, special need, or a mental illness. An appreciation to those that work with our children day in and day out and knows our struggles as parents. I want you to know that my heart is always with you. This is what motivates me to continue to be a support parent the past 5 years and on. To help other parents along the journey, Family Connections of South Carolina has helped me so much. It really does take a village to raise a child. My son has autism and ADHD, so I'm going to leave you with this. Autism does not have a look, a color, or an age. The autism symbol is just in a standalone missing puzzle piece. But our kids are not missing a piece, our society is. Autism is love, smiles, learning, and hope. Autism does speak, and now it's time to listen. Thank you. Thank you so much for this.
Thank you so much to all of our support parent volunteers who give tireless hours in helping another family to walk through their journey with them. The next award that we would like to present is the Pat Head Advocate of the Year Award. In 2016, a longtime employee of Family Connection passed away. In her honor, we developed the Pat Head Advocate of the Year Award to honor her memory and all the work that she did to advocate for children like her own son, Ryan, who has a diagnosis of Down syndrome. She was a passionate parent, a passionate advocate, and the folks that we choose every year and vote on to hold the honor of the Pat Head Advocate of the Year Award are truly passionate advocates for families like mine and like yours. This year's award recipient received a unanimous vote, not only for the everyday efforts to advocate and support families and children, but for the extraordinary courage and compassion he exhibited during the pandemic. When the South Carolina Department of Education needed help finding thousands of children who'd fallen off the radar during the COVID pandemic, this individual stepped up and volunteered to find them. In some cases, quite literally, by knocking on doors, trying to locate some of these children himself. This leader has been quoted as saying, "Our moral and ethical duty during the COVID-19 pandemic is to protect the lives of the most vulnerable South Carolinians, our elderly, young, and at-risk population." And under his leadership, over 610,000 vulnerable South Carolinians received and continue today to receive supplemental nutrition assistance or SNAP benefits for the purchase of household food. This leader respects parents as the experts in their own child's care and accredits his upbringing to growing up in a diverse family and attributing his social and cultural consciousness, saying, quote, "My mom worked as a child abuse investigator and she was always fighting for children. I got a lot of my fight for children and families from that upbringing. And I was raised with an understanding and respect for people from different backgrounds," end quote. This individual is not only an incredible leader, a staunch advocate for families, but an authentic, approachable, and kind-hearted human being. And we at Family Connection are honored and proud to present the Pat Head Advocate of the Year Award to the Department of Social Services Director Michael Leach.
Thank you, Amy. Much of my life's work has been towards advocating for the needs of others, whether that is children, youth, parents, and other clients that we serve, or whether it is advocating for our staff within the agency who work tirelessly each and every day to make sure the needs of others are met. So to receive the Pat Head Advocate of the Year Award is an incredible honor, and I want to thank you and Family Connection for the great work you all do to advocate on behalf of others in your work. The past 18 months of COVID-19 pandemic have been anything but easy, and it is still presenting challenges for individuals and families across our state. At a time like this, we know our South Carolina families cannot be invisible to us. While all families are impacted by this pandemic, families in poverty, families with disabilities or special health care needs, and families who are in marginalized populations are especially vulnerable and are at much higher risk to be left behind. We cannot give up on these families or relax our efforts in doing everything we can to help them thrive. There has to be an intentional focus. We in social services fear that this pandemic and the resulting consequences of children being away from school, food insecurities, increased unemployment, pending evictions, and increased costs in many sectors is only going to contribute to widening the already significant societal gaps for our most at-risk and vulnerable children, families, and adults. These hardships will increase stress and anxiety and will have negative impacts for our children and families now and into the future. Knowing this, we must remember to care for those around us, to have empathy, to express understanding, and to have grace with one another. and to change our perception and our mindsets towards true inclusion if we truly want to help support and strengthen families. We need to ask ourselves, how does the community as a whole engage and support families to meet their full range of needs, especially during a pandemic, when a family's whole world is having to adapt? Caregivers are the true advocates, as they must navigate complex systems of services and make important decisions about their children that may be different than many face. We have to listen and learn as they are the experts and advocates. I also want to take a moment to thank our partners across the state. Many of them have stepped into the gap over the last year and a half, overextending themselves, their time and their resources to help the families of South Carolina survive the pandemic. Each of them has joined with us in this work to push ourselves in every area of the agency, striving to improve and grow how we do our work and continually drive towards the standard of excellence we want. Moving forward, we as a society need to make a commitment to collectively search for increasingly sophisticated and proactive preventative ways to treat trauma, build protective factors, support families, and address the underlying symptoms that may be driving a family's inability to meet their most basic needs. We need to fund systems that care for children and families, systems that have been underserved since the last recession over 10 years ago. This can look like funding and building preventative strategies like community family resource centers, social emotional learning opportunities, early childhood visitation programs, increased in-home intensive support services for families, and innovative ways to strengthen individual and family financial security. We want to create ways to help families learn and master strategies which assist them in coping with the stressors of daily challenges, and especially those brought about by the pandemic. We want families to feel safe and free of stigma around asking for help to secure needed resources. We at DSS remain committed to being transparent and keeping the needs, both physical and emotional, of our clients and our citizens in mind with every decision that needs to be made. We are grateful for the continued partnership of Family Connection and our partnerships across the state and their assistance to help us move forward this work and accomplish our mutual goal of striving for excellence in our service to children, youth, families, and communities. And even in the middle of the pandemic, we have continued to move this work forward. And with your help, we can continue our goal of striving for excellence in our service of one in every South Carolinian, 6 South Carolinians. Thank you again for this honor. And thank you to our DSS staff, partners, Family Connection, and stakeholders who help in advocating for the needs of others each and every day. Thank you.
What are you waiting for? Come on in.
Welcome.
For more than 30 years, Family Connection has been changing lives by making connections, raising awareness, and promoting inclusion. The Look exhibit offers the opportunity to see the everyday joys and accomplishments of the extraordinary children and families we serve. In addition to the amazing families who make this exhibit possible, we are also here today to celebrate the generosity and talent of the many photographers who volunteered their time and services to capture these special moments and bring the Look exhibit to life. Thank you all so much.
The Coker Center is very excited to be hosting the 2021 Look photography exhibit in the second floor gallery. The gallery is open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. To schedule a time to see the exhibit, please call 777-7500. As the gallery is used for classes and special events, we want to make sure that it is open and available when you come. The exhibit is also open during any event in the evening, so if you're attending an event, you can stop by and see the exhibit in the gallery prior to the show.
Axel Auburn, age 5, photographed by LaQuanda Hart.
Hannah Grace Anderson, age 28, photographed by Lauren Carlson.
Mason Barlow, age 1, photographed by Micah Green.
Maddie Bentley, age 12, photographed by Hannah Carlisle.
Sam Blackwood, age 12, photographed by Kier Lee.
Declan Boyd, age 10, photographed by Michelle Coleman.
Kanaya Bragg, age 2, photographed by Lindsay Livingston.
Austin Branham, age 26, photographed by John Lowry.
Miles Brown, age 3, photographed by Nina Spinelli.
Anna Sophia Bushimi, age 4, photographed by Tanya Rangel.
Hallie Ching, age 11, photographed by Emily Barnes.
Malachi Connery, age 11, photographed by Neil and Nikki Brett.
Daxton Copeland, age 3, photographed by Micah Green.
Eli Cox, age 3, photographed by Kristen DiDomenico.
Kumari Davis, age 6, photographed by Jamie Organ.
Jalen Evans, age 15, photographed by Pamela Webb.
Meredith Farich, age 18, photographed by Suzanne Messner.
Javier Franco, age 2, photographed by Heather Fowler.
Jesus Garcia, age 19, photographed by Leanne Almeida.
Cairo Gardner, age 6, photographed by Mindy Marchant.
Braden Green, age 15, photographed by Michelle Sexton.
Clara Hall, age 19, photographed by Kiera Lee.
Alexia Hall, age 10, photographed by Kiera Lee.
Reagan Harrelson, age 16, photographed by Jess Sonderman.
Diana Maria Hernandez, age 13, photographed by Michelle Hutchinson.
Isabella Cristina Hernandez Villegas, age 9, photographed by Carolina Mascarin.
Nicholas Holman, age 11, photographed by Neil and Nikki Brett.
Faith Hudson, age 17, photographed by Randy Campbell.
Delaney Johnson, age 9, photographed by Ellen Connor.
Ellington Kinney, age 4, photographed by Emily Barnes.
Cortland Lebrecq, age 7, photographed by Alyssa Lewis.
Michelle Landero, age 10 months, photographed by Michelle Hutchinson.
Shelby Larson, age 30, photographed by John Lowry.
Ariana Lori, age 12, photographed by John Lowry.
Dakota Gigi Jack Martin, ages 11, 5, and 4, photographed by Emily Barnes.
Cameron Mayer, age 15, photographed by Andrea Romero.
Adiah McDowell, age 10, photographed by Lauren Harrah.
Parker McKenna, age 2, photographed by Chris Copeland.
Emma Miles, age 12, photographed by John Lowry.
Bo Miller, age 3, photographed by Kate Dye.
Sophia Monty, age 11, photographed by Amy Keeley.
Milla Mooney, age 9, photographed by Katie Miller.
Dylan Morton, age 8, photographed by Lindsay Chavez.
Jackson Morton, age 12, photographed by Lindsay Chavez.
Emerson Newman, age 3, photographed by Andrea Romero.
Daisy Nye, age 5, photographed by Jolie Connor.
Eliza O'Neill, age 11, photographed by Emily Barnes.
Paisley Packer, age 6, photographed by Lauren Harrah.
Mallory Paget, age 10, photographed by Lindsay Burdick.
Tiffany Payne, age 34, photographed by Kier Lee.
Mila Petruscu, age 2, photographed by Cassandra Johnson.
Jack Porter, age 4, photographed by Kaylin Blackman.
Julius Rivera, age 9, photographed by Emily Barnes.
Drew Rogers, age 15, photographed by Christina DiDomenico.
Lizzie Samples, age 5, photographed by Emily Barnes.
Avik Sin, age 9, photographed by Janice Sanford.
Kelly Smith, age 7, photographed by Laura Driscoll.
Adam Sumter, age 11, photographed by Tamara Bowler.
Aiden Thomas, age 4, photographed by Summers McBride.
Pace Williams, age 5, photographed by Deandra Young.
Patrice Williams, age 7, photographed by Deandra Young.
Tanner and Duncan Winburn, ages 17 and 21, photographed by Janice Sanford.
Zoe Wingard, age 14, photographed by LaQuanda Hart.
Joe Zambrano, age 19, photographed by Esther Gambrell.
Leah Zunin, age 4, photographed by Michelle Hutchinson. Thank you all so much for allowing us a glimpse into your child's life, your family's life. Thank you to the photographers who donated their time and talents to make this beautiful exhibit come to life for us. We hope that you will come and visit and be able to see the exhibit in its entirety. Thank you so much for helping us make this look exhibit as beautiful as it is.